Hope that you guys can hear me now. Guys, can you hear me now? Okay. Sometimes it's just crazy. Sometimes crazy, guys. Sometimes thanks for that. Okay, that's good. Lucky that you can hear me. That's awesome. Thank you for confirmation. Is the sound strong enough? Loud enough? Guys, sound loud enough? Okay. We see that there is a breakdown on gold, which is coming down to a very important level. Okay, thank you. So yeah, I'm starting again. Thank you for joining the live session. This is for those who are new to the channel. This is Forex Wizard, your trading coach, who will be doing a live trading session. Now here we see that in this market on gold, we have seen there is a local breakdown on gold, and we will be looking for entry opportunity to the upside. This is the daily chart on gold, and what we see that gold coming down to the daily support level. And as we saw that there was a breakdown here previously, this is the support where below this level there is a high liquidity, and I think that gold might break the low here to this support level, and we can expect another bounce from this level, as it is a bull market. So you can see that the gold currently coming to the daily. This is the daily support, which is quite important for me. Gold is bullish, so if it comes down to this level, then we can even look for entry. First, let it break to the downside. Now so far you can see the market is where there is a very high liquidity zone. So this drop, this breakdown on gold, which is for me, if we see it has come to this zone, and has given us that suitable entry. We can look for buying opportunity. For me, gold is a long-term bull market. We saw consolidation and head and shoulder formation here, so that has given a local breakdown here. But as if you look at the daily, you can see that this market, after previous days long red candle, today has gone up, has got rejected. Now this rejection even can bring gold below the yesterday's low, and then we might see that this market is bouncing off this level. So far so good. It's still in a local downtrend. I will be waiting for entry, guys. Here a couple of levels that we will be looking for entry, because it's a bull market. I want to see the market has dropped well below this level and then has given us that entry opportunity. So I am bullish on gold. I will be bullish on gold, and let me know, guys. So again, no sound, again gone. That's pathetic. Why? Let me see why the sound is going. Mic is showing working. Audio output. What is the yeah. Okay, so let me see what is causing that. Probably any kind of bug. Okay, so guys, let me know if in case don't yeah, very good, thank you, that's awesome. Very good, thank you for confirmation. So we see gold is there was a local breakdown, and we want to see that has come well below this level. Now in the meantime, before we look at that, let's see that on Gbpusd also we see some kind of drop. That drop might give this instrument another opportunity to go to trade. So some of the pairs I'm just looking at to see how they are evolving. One of them is dollar yen. Okay, dollar yen also looking that this instrument also might give us entry opportunity along with GBP/JPY. So very gold looks very aggressive at the moment. We might find an entry on gold. We'll keep prepared for it. So the way gold is coming down, you can see this is the 1 hour candle, which is very aggressively bearish. Now this kind of drop is a sign of potential false breakout. Okay, so it's a sign of potential false breakdown. Let me again delete all of them just to see everything clearly. So here is the gold. It's below the level here, below the daily support, and So today, if gold managed to break 1955, we might see that a big move to the upside. We want to see how far it is dropping. So I also want to know your opinion, guys. What's your opinion on gold? Which way you think that gold is going to be heading? Cool, thank you very much. Thanks for letting us know. Boys is okay. Thank you for your confirmation. So US oil, we are on a trade on US oil. Looks like that it's gonna gather a little more liquidity. US oil, for me, it is potentially bullish. Okay, so there are chances for US oil. We might see that some point the market is coming to a very important liquidity zone, and with that liquidity zone, you look at the lower time frame from the weekly, you can see this is a sharply falling market on the weekly, but at the same time it has come to a very significant level. So for me, US oil, I think that any time we can expect a rejection, because if you look at this level, all of them are high liquidity zone. So if you have any question about liquidity, let me know. So here we see that gold, you can see, had broken that level and then carrying some kind of rejection. Let me see, from the 15 minutes time frame, from the 5 minutes, got primary rejection. It's happening. Why hang? Come on, it's got hang. Okay, sudden bounce so fast that sometimes it doesn't give us opportunity to enter, isn't it? So there is a bounce from this level here on gold. This is a 15 minutes candle, which is so what we see on gold is there has been a rejection from this support level. Okay, so to enter gold, we just want to see complete confirmation. So let it settle down a little bit. And what's happening with Gbpusd, this instrument also including the all the USD pairs, I think Gbpusd and AUD/USD also coming down for a level where we can find entry. Looking at also the euro dollar. Okay, so those instruments might give us entry opportunity. We will be looking to enter gold. Will FBJ 1959. We see that gold is coming to a fair value gap, which already has penetrated that imbalance zone. Okay, so coach is head and shoulder formed in 5 minutes time frame. So which instrument, Kumar? Hello, coach. You on a trade? I'm not on gold trade. We just secured a profit on gold early today. Currently, I'm waiting for another entry. Currently, not in any trade. But here we want to see that gold has made enough effort to gather enough liquidity. Here we see that gold currently in a level, you see it form a big head and shoulder here on the 5 minutes, had a breakdown. So with that breakdown, this is the 5 minutes time frame, you want to see it has formed a clean reversal pattern in that area, and then we can look for that entry opportunity. So it might just have a big drop, okay, and then we could see bounce. For me, I will be happy to buy when it will be in that level. Okay, so gold showing an inverted head and shoulder on 4 hour. So you're seeing that look, if you want to see head and shoulder, inverted head and shoulder, you can find a lot of head and shoulder and inverted head and shoulder, which is you can figure out from the price section. But head and shoulder, inverted head and shoulder will be relevant when you see them in an important area, okay, because at the end it's all about the trend. Okay, trend is your friend until it bends in the end. This is the most important concept, right? So this is where I put the highest emphasis with the direction of the trend. Okay, so trading with the trend is the most important part of one's trading pattern. Here how it is trying to do here. There's a 15 minutes doji. Looking at the 30 minutes candle, is a massive drop. Euro dollar, okay, so euro dollar has come to a very significant level as well. All of them including euro dollar. I think that's gonna give us entry very soon because USD pairs are bullish, and first of all gold we have seen, and once it has dropped, so let's draw that level now at the moment here on gold, which has formed a support, and let's see the prices respecting to that level. So if gold managed to break that, we might see that just bouncing off this level. So the market will show its hand when it comes down to trading. It will show its. What about WTI? We will be looking at that one by one. Be patient. Euro USD, there is a fair value gap on Euro USD. What time frame? Sir, एक बार can I enter in Gbpusd trade now? So you want to enter Gbpusd trade now, but how do I tell you which way you are trading? What's your strategy? We are on a trade on Gbpusd, and just tested the 20 EMA. I think we could see Gbpusd breaking this low and then going up. Okay, so there is still probability for another wave of drop breaking that low. Then we could see that Gbpusd is making its way, because if you look at this impulse on Gbpusd, that's a big move, and then the market locally trended to this support level, and now this trend is tired. You can see that it's tired, so the bears are exhausted. What we could see that now at the moment the market just penetrating one more time, slaughtering and gathering liquidity, and then bouncing off this level. Okay, so which is probability. Now gold, going back to gold because we don't want to miss good trading opportunity, so that's why I need to back and forth sometime. It makes a little bit of uncomfortable to you. Let me know. Can I enter Gbpusd? How do I know? I can't tell you you should enter or no, but if I enter I will let you know that I'm entering. Okay guys, thanks for that, because as a rule of thumb no one can advise you what to trade and what not to, because it's your capital, so you need to take care of it. Gbpusd, okay. Gbpusd, unemployment claim today. Yeah, absolutely, unemployment claim today, and which we'll be covering here. All right, so let me, so here is still gold is consolidating in that area. It formed a very level where it has a sharply rejected. So what we want to see is another drop, okay, even breaking the low or forming a lower high or higher low, and then bouncing off. Then we can look for that entry opportunity. Just be patient, and you can share your thought and ideas as well. Okay, so GJ also here, Gbpjpy. I want to see that Gbpjpy today has broken that swing low, especially this below this doji, and then we can look for a good trading opportunity below this level. As you can see, this market is creating series of lower high, and this is a structure that we can expect it to break to the downside and then trend to the upside again. So when the market in a consolidation, you can see that Gbpjpy, when it is an very sharply uptrending market, is now consolidating here. So with that consolidation, highly likely we could see this market will break initially from this structure, which is a bullish structure, but as a rule of thumb, it should be breaking to the downside and then trending to the upside. That's how the market does. We'll be discussing on that more. I do clearly try to explain this concept. So if you look at the market, any market, you will see that all the instruments behave almost in the similar way. How it will, there is a, what I can say, the fundamental trajectory in the market. Like if you look at the tree, say if you look at a tree, mango tree, banana tree, or apple tree, so there's a fundamental trajectory, right? There will be a stem and then leaves and then branches. So the price or price action has its own way, okay, had a fundamental structure. So the fundamental structure is the market. We know that the market moves like this, like creating series of higher high and higher low. This is a very basic, or what I can say, that very basic or fundamental market structure, right? But if you look at from in detailed perspective how the market moves, then you'll see that this market moves like that, create a move, and then it will create a structure, and that structure in majority of the time it will form, it will break in the downside, let's say in an uptrend, and then you will see this market will trend to the upside. In some cases you will see it will break even down and then breaking this low, and then will trend to the upside, and then it will form another structure. That the reason why I'm saying it as a structure, that can be a lot of variation in it, and that will break in majority of to the downside, and then will trend to the upside. So once you know this fundamental way of the, maybe here it form a triangle, maybe here you will see that it will form in the next move a semicircle. So when you know this, fundamental or basic language of the market, then you know when to act. Okay, so two things: one, you need to know what to look at, and then when to act. When to act is also a very important perspective, right? Because which way to trade, that okay, I'm going to be bullish or bearish, but when to enter, this is also a very important point, isn't it? So gold, you can see it's now testing this neckline. This is the neckline of this head and shoulder, tested that, now coming down. So now after coming down, so here this 15 minutes candle forming kind of long wick doji, okay, which is potentially rejection from this level. Okay, like also the Gbpusd. So this is what we are looking at on Gbpusd, is for the price to break this low, then we will be looking to enter. So for me, today's level on Gbpusd is this the support level, Okay, and also the USD. So all the USD pairs might give us some kind of entry based on that. I don't see very impressive price action on Gbpjpy. Instead, we could find GBPUSD better at the moment and with the gold. Okay guys, so hope that you are enjoying. If you are enjoying, let me know by giving a like to the stream and also by subscribing to the channel. There will be a lot of content that will help you in your journey in trading. So this is a 2 seconds silence from me, except the music is on, just to smash the like button and also hit that subscribe button. I don't have a clock, I don't know if it is 2 seconds over, but I appreciate your support to the channel. Thank you. Okay, so here is still there is something more to look at. And so from 15 minutes chart, you can see back to back 2 dojis. After this drop, 2 dojis retest, we could see a little more downside here on gold with that. Okay, so we might see that one also coming down. So that means that gold might try to drop a little further, and that will give us gold to the daily support level. Okay, so this is the daily support where let it drop. Guys, are you enjoying? Let me know in the live chat, and let me know how are you doing in your trading as well. What's your take on NZD CHF? We'll be looking at that. Your job news 1330. Okay, Sniper Boy, do you do one-on-one session? Yeah, I do. You can leave a message on the website live chat, and then you can do the Gbpjpy. Yeah, absolutely. Which way did you enter in gold trade today and took profit? I mean, at what level? Okay, so gold trade today, if you had a question about it, let me. So you have entered, we took this short movement on gold. We have entered here in this move when the price was here, and we have taken profit here. So which is a very short quick trade from this level. So when this market has broken that support, what it is trying to do here on gold. So if you look at the 5 minutes, this is where we have entered our trade on gold in that area, okay, with a manipulation after this, and we have closed with this short move with a very tight stop loss, and take profit was here, so which is around 0.8% on gold. and I want to have a bit bigger trade now at the moment while we are running our two trades, WTI and GBP USD. So GBP USD is a risk-free trade. We have opened also WTI. So 3 trades today so far, and you want to take more. First of all, let's see where is entry, and then you will be jumping on that. So here is a big drop here, huge manipulation. Okay, so gold is bullish, and I'm waiting for potential bullish opportunity, but if it turns into bearish, then we will be looking at that as well. Can you take a look on silver? You want me to take a look on silver? I'm taking a look at gold. So gold and silver almost they are cousin. So yeah, I will be looking at that, but I like gold more than silver. Do you like more gold than silver, or you just wanna be in silver? So no problem, I will be looking at that. I'm just kidding. Can you explain why yesterday came down after PPI retail sales? Prasanna, what did you say? Can you explain why yesterday gold has come down after PPI and retail sales report, which were lower than expected, and USD should be bearish, hence gold should move up? Okay, come down. Okay, now first of all, when USD bearish, gold should be bullish. This is a rule that we know, but it has a what I can say, the variation, because in couple of weeks you have seen that when DXY was bearish, gold is bullish. Now why this happened? Or when DXY was bullish, gold also was bullish in couple of weeks. You have seen that. Now this happens because of the global crisis. When there is a crisis around the world, you see that there is a war, sometimes economic crisis. So when this kind of global crisis, that time you will see that gold and dollar both start to move in the same direction, and you might not find a correlation in that case. You see that in couple of days also, GBP was extremely bullish, GBP was bearish, gold was bullish. So that relationship is found in a stable economic situation. Okay, but when there is a recession or there is a crisis on the world economy or any kind of war, you see that they move almost in the same way. So it's doing the same way. So therefore, in recent days, I'm not looking at the correlation, because that might even make you confused, right? Because if we assume that okay, there is a DXY dumping, gold is pumping, then you will see that both are pumping or both are dumping, right? So that is why gold currently I am considering as an individual entity, regardless of the movement on DXY or on AUD/USD or on GBP/USD. Once they will restore the relationship, then we can look at again. Secondly, for the PPI, the market has what was that part of that question? So okay, so it's not always you see that come down PPI retail sale report, which were lower than expected, and USD should be bearish, hence gold should move up but has come down. So sometime you will not be able to find all those relationship as I mentioned. So because of that it happened, and there is also that a big part of trading is manipulation. So that's why as a technical trader we add fundamental to our trading for added confirmation, and we need to combine together. Okay, so what we see data release, what we see on the chart, build that relationship, and then to find the best trade with a high risk to reward ratio. Okay, so hope that makes sense. Let me know if it is still not clear. Double, can you please tell Gbp support level? So you want to see the Gbp support level. This is what I have drawn on Gbp potential support here, because this is today's low, and I want to see that the market has tested this level, and then we'll be looking for entry. Okay, because Gbp is we are already on a trade, we might be adding position, but Gbp, if you look at here, this trend, this local trend on Gbp USD has come to this level at a bounce. So you see that the breakup structure here, and do you want to see that the market again has tested this level and then has started to move up. Okay, so let me go back to gold again to see what it is doing. We saw a 30 minutes candle close, a 15 minutes candle close also coming. So this is also, if you look at trading, the way retail trader trade, I also trade in the beginning the same way, is finding a trend line and then looking for the price to go to the trend line and then to give you that entry. But it's the most important part here to look at the market is looking at the liquidity perspective, the market structure, price action. Because if you look at how the the institutional trader, who are the real mover in the market, how they move the market is based on liquidity. And so how do you find that liquidity? If you apply your common sense on the market, also you will understand how do you apply the common sense. So where is most trader will be able to be interested to open position, where will be most retail trader will be interested to place their stop loss. These are the zone that there is a liquidity. And even as a trader, we don't need to search for liquidity zone in the chart, because the price action will tell you where is liquidity. All right guys, so hope that you are enjoying. Let me know. So this is what the main goal here is, to learn where is the liquidity and then trade based on liquidity, so that you can take the bigger trade. Now you might say, okay, I don't want to trade based on liquidity, I just wanna buy and sell from a trend line or from a support and resistance. Can I be profitable? I would say yeah, you can be profitable, but the advantage of trading from liquidity is that you can trade for bigger profit target, and that is the only secret, what I would say, that is the insurance of being profitable over the long term. Taking a bigger profit, and with a smaller risk, holding the trade for bigger profit target and taking it to the level with patience, right? Because I get quite a few call all the time, coach. Can you close now? Gbpusd is up 220 pip. Can you close now? So we saw that Gbpusd has gone up 200 and more than that, isn't it? So it's up. It has gone up 250 pip. Now it has come down. I didn't close it. Okay, because this is the strategy, right? Back-tested strategy tells me that this trade is, over the long term, I need this much of reward to be profitable. And you can only hold this kind of trade if you do the risk management. This is the most important part that I always try to discuss, is the risk management part. So let's go back to gold again. There is some kind of movement, I think, that this market. So if we see, this one has given us that potential entry that we are looking for. Here we see there is a structure has created. So this drop, the structure is kind of triangle, and from the triangle we will be looking for that entry. Okay, so hello, NZD CAD looks good for buy 4 hour. Yeah, okay, we will be looking at that. Analyze Euro NZD. Okay. GJ, can you explain? Okay, can you please tell GBP support level according to you? Not okay. When gold is in a crucial position above 1968. Sure. At the same time, DXY is consolidating. Okay, so which now I haven't opened any trade yet. What do you think? CHFJPY. Thank you for explanation, coach. You are welcome. So I think down gold will touch 1972 level, then drop. So 72 level and then drop for me. So you are predicting it to the upside further. Okay, so you see the market is now bouncing off this level. Okay, so it was a fake down. So in the 1 hour close, from the daily support, it managed to bounce off this daily support. So gold managed to bounce off this level. Okay, now from the 1 hour we saw there was a candle close. As soon as the candle closed, there is a bounce. As we see news coming up, let me see when is the news, after how long. So just in in 30 minutes time, guys, unemployment claims. Okay, so that could give a very sharp rejection from the support level, okay, which we will be waiting. So as the news coming in 30 minutes, the market already gathered very strong liquidity from this support level, and it is basically has made now a preparation for an upside. I think we could see that it's trending to the upside. So 2 liquidity candle has given gold a bounce. So let me see what's happening with Gbpusd. So Gbpusd also, we look at here. Okay, so on gold it had a bounce, and Gbpusd as well, bouncing off that level. So we will be waiting for entry once we find that. So you see the directional bias on gold, which is, you know, very aggressively bullish, which is maintaining still that bullish market structure. And also on Gbpusd, how do you identify where is the liquidity is many FX? Okay, so how do I identify? Very good, we'll be discussing that. Can I take WTI trade on? Well, do you please let me know? WTI trade, we are on it, and so this trade is for me, WTI might be bouncing off this level. You can consider, or it's up to you, but we have a bit wider stop loss on that with 5 times profit target on this, because I think that WTI might be bouncing off this level, because this market WTI, if you look at this support here, okay, and also this support here, so all those support is high liquidity zone has broken currently, and because WTI has broken all those support level, okay, we could see that the market is, you know, from those support we can expect, you know, a bounce of, as if you look at this market from very bigger picture perspective, it is currently in an uptrend. Okay, so looking at the daily a bit more clearly to see. Now from the daily you can see that this is the daily chart, there is a daily drop, a move, and also support level. So currently from the daily perspective also this is a liquidity zone, and here what I think that WTI might be slowly forming a reversal pattern and bouncing off. Now if it is going that way, then we'll be, you know, this is, we had almost 5 times profit target on that as well. So a trade that I have posted also in the VIP group, we had 5 times profit target on that. This is how, you know, this is how the best way to find the best trade possible in the market. And you know, to remain profitable over the long term, bigger profit target, there is no alternative to it. Do you have any suggestion that, you know, that you can say that, okay, this can be done? Let's say you want to trade 1 to 1 risk to reward. Can you guess how many trade you need to win out of how many trades? Paying off your commission and spread fee and everything. Let me go back to the gold again. You can be, some trader does, but you need to understand how much accuracy you need to maintain to be profitable on that. So here we see gold. For me, gold, this break, this is a fake break from this head and shoulder. Now this is what I was always telling you guys, that head and shoulder is not the something that one must consider. Let me see the Gbpusd also breaking out of that level. You see that Gbpjpy. Gbpjpy is not at the moment, it's consolidating, but gold and Gbpusd are something that can be looked at. So gold, for me, it is a fake out. Okay, it is a fake breakdown. And if you look at this head and shoulder, this is the support here, and if you look at here, a very clean head and shoulder, okay, and breakdown. So you see that when it has broken down, traders has got trapped, which is very fair, right? When we see a very big head and shoulder, such a visible head and shoulder, and then a breakout from that head and shoulder, sell, everyone want to sell. Okay, so the point here is missing is the trend. Okay, so that's why the first thing that one must look at is the trend. Even there is a head and shoulder, it doesn't matter if it is against the trend. So anything, even liquidity, could be the other way around. I saw that sometime more often I'm getting some question from members that, okay coach, is this candle gather liquidity, can I sell or can I buy? Now before you answer, even if without coming to me, you will understand it, that when you see that liquidity candle, you need to look at the trend. Let me give you an example of that so that you understand exactly. You see this one, this is a 5 minutes price action. Let me replay that. So this is a very high liquidity candle. Now if it is this candle, this red candle, if this one is the other way around, let's say if it is let me invert it. Now this one, you see this is an, if we take it as an invert from the top like that, definitely it's a very good sell opportunity. But if you do it that way, because it's against the trend, it is not any kind of profitable trade that I would say at all, because it has gathered liquidity but it's against the trend. It has formed a bearish candle, no problem, it against the trend. It has formed a double top, it's against the trend. So trend is the most important value that one must put, that I believe, okay, and I put in my trading, always trading with the trend no matter what. Then then I consider the head and shoulder or liquidity price action. That's why you see that when I talk about that, there are three most important component of the market one must consider when trading is market structure, liquidity, and price action. And market structure comes first. So to understand market structure, it's very simple. We'll be discussing that. So first of all, let's see here on okay, so from another 15 minutes candle is closing. Okay, here we see there is another rejection, so might try to break the low again. So that's why I have drawn that level, 1962 level. It comes down again, that will give a big opportunity for buyers. There is a probability for another retest. Sometimes you have to be very patient, it's the key. Do you think of CHFJPY? I sold twice at 170.35. So you sold twice. Why? We'll be looking at that. Good morning from India. Thank you. When is news coming up? Coach morning, just wake up, entered in US oil trade, just got in. Okay, got in. Thank you, Elizabeth. USDC support level. Where are you from? I am from. In one of the last video you said after a head and shoulder then the market will retest the neckline. Okay, yeah, absolutely. This is how, when a head and shoulder form, when it is a direction of the trend, then the market should retest that neckline and then should move in the direction. So we'll be looking at that. Let me see, I'm just looking at gold to see if there is any entry here. Okay, so here I had a question is CHFJPY, you have entered twice, you sold twice. CHFJPY. Okay, so CHFJPY, it is a bull market, so it is coming down for pullback until I normally trade with the trend, as I mentioned before. So CHFJPY is a long-term bullish market, so I will wait for potential bullish trading opportunity. This is what I can mention. So let me go back to gold to see if we can see another breakdown here with the news, guys. Only 30 minutes, not 13 40 or 13 minutes. 13 minutes remaining on news. So we want to see a deeper drop on gold for gathering liquidity, and then we can look for that entry opportunity. Okay. What's happening with Gbpusd? This one is maintaining still bullish market structure, which is pretty good. Looking good that it's gonna push up because we are on that bullish trade. But I think that Gbpusd may make its move to the upside. So there is a big red move here on Gbpusd, has broken this liquidity zone. So Gbpusd, we might see bouncing off this level. We'll wait for the news and then we'll be looking to enter. While gold is retesting this level again. Gbpusd is this one, because it had a this breakdown is it has completed an inverted head and shoulder that we discussed before, and in my analysis also this is what we talk about, that inverted head and shoulder. Now this is what I was discussing. When you see head and shoulder or inverted head and shoulder, the first thing that we need to ask is that, is this giving a trade in the direction of the major trend? Because at the end of the day, trend is all about and then added a confirmation with head and shoulder, which is potential reversal. Now I would tempted to open a buy here on Gbpusd unless there is no news, because it's in a very good place for potential bullish. There is a risk on the news for spike and then might go up, but the spike might take us out of the trade. Like gold had a bounce now from this level. So very high chance that gold and all of them will have a spike and then we could see that trend. So let's wait another 8 minutes for the news to be released, guys, and then we'll look for entry for suitable in a suitable convenient location. Now Gbpjpy, this one is, yeah, GJ is coming down, which is below this level is high liquidity zone. Looking at the daily, there is a doji you can see on the daily, and I want to see that the market has managed to break this important support level, and then we'll look for entry. Now there is a very important concept that we need to understand is my trading style. Probably you have seen that many of you sometime completely different, because most trader trade in a way that if the candle close above, then I'll be buying a retest. Candle close below, I'll be selling after a retest. But you will see that, let me show you the proof that candle close. Actually, you see this 15 minutes candle on gold, complete breakdown from the head and shoulder. 15 minutes clean head and shoulder, a breakdown, and the next one is a retest, perfectly done. Okay, see that, and then just to see that it's bounce off that level, right? So that is why if you look at a breakdown, candle close, and a retest, in majority of the time the market actually creates post breakout, then the breakout. Majority means that you can say majority. So to trade with that, always the best practice, we can say that the institutional practice is to wait for the price to go to an extreme level where it is an overextended in one direction, and the price in a very important liquidity zone. You see that, look at this move today, gold, massive bullish move, right? Trend, very strong trend, moment, look at the momentum in the trend. Okay, and the market has broken down from the trend, so it's gonna go back, restore its trend. So when you look at that, then doesn't come anything else, right? Just look at the trend, look at the major movement, and let the market break down from that or break out from that to come back to its original position, initial position, and then look for that entry. Okay guys, so 4 minutes to go, and in this 4 minutes I see that, guys, 238 views, but likes, let's make another 2 in the before the like, so that it becomes 281 like. Okay guys, so smash that like button and also hit that subscribe button. Did you do that? Awesome, thank you for your support to the channel, it's much appreciated. From Chennai. Look, before the news, there is many things possible. Manipulation going up and down. Dollar yen is dropping. Okay. So GBP AUD and dollar yen. Let me quickly look at the dollar yen, which is, yeah, there is a there is a fall on dollar yen, which if you look at daily, dollar yen in a very important level. It might drop and could go back up. It might just move in a sideways even. It is a bull market, and any kind of key level is being broken on dollar yen could give suitable entry for buying. This market at the moment, I will remain bullish. As soon as I will find that entry, I will look for buying opportunity on dollar yen, because it's a long-term bullish market. Always long-term trend is the key. What it has done on gold. So 2 minutes for the news to go. Let's prepare for it. Okay, so let's keep eye. The Forex factory. So I'm looking at the results and also the chart at the same time. 10 seconds remaining for the news to be published, and that's a bounce to the upside. Okay, so Gbpusd might be bouncing off too. Yeah. So gold had a bounce after gathering liquidity from this support level. Gbpusd, we are running that trade flying to the upside. Yep. So this move on gold, it was a fake move, and finally has gone restored its major direction of the trend. It's happening with GBP/JPY. As with the strengthening on gold, I think the GJ, let me see how it is doing. Okay, so gold managed to bounce. I will be quickly looking at all the pairs, guys. So gold, here we see there is a, you see with this break of this low, basically gold has prepared for a bigger move to the upside towards its long-term direction of the trend. Okay, so as I mentioned in the beginning, which is a bullish market, so we will be initially we had a trade early today. I want to see that another one with all the USD pairs currently moving up, including euro dollar also. Yeah, euro dollar also bouncing off this level. Let me quickly look at all the pairs, how they are doing, except Aussie yen. Aussie yen coming down for a pullback. Let me see. So gold, in all of them, I see that gold is nicely trending currently to the upside. So if you look at, you see that this is where, this is the power of having a tool that really gives a clear direction. So this is playing out our TF strategy here. Now you can see that from that level the market started to bounce off that. So according to our TF strategy, I saw that the bullish signal is here, and from that level we saw, so this is the main reason why I have opened buy early today, and we have closed to it profit, not the full profit, but we closed with profit. And I know that there is gonna be another manipulation because of the way the price action was forming, so we have exits the trade with profit. Now here, this move on gold, which is a very strongly bullish move because it has a huge momentum here, I will be now interested to go long as soon as we will find that entry. But here we might see now some local pullback, so we'll be waiting for that. And GBPUSD, it looks like it's set for an upside, and we saw this inverted head and shoulder has formed that we expected. Now GBPUSD trade we are still running, and I am waiting for now to hit the 5 times, which will be, if this trade is hitting, then we'll get that 325 pip from this single trade. Okay, and let's keep up like that. So WTI, it's had a bounce, so WTI also for me chances for a bounce to the upside on WTI. I am long on WTI. We have opened a trade on WTI from this level, stop loss below all this low, and you want to open, and we want to see the market is heading to the upside. And all the trade that I open also I share in the VIP group, where all the members in Forex Trading Wizard Academy trading with me. You can explore joining if you like. I have a couple of spots to take. Link below this video in the description area. Once you are our member, you can see all the trade that I am opening. You can, with entry, stop loss, and take profit target, and you can access all the trading tools that I am using. And there's a VIP chat group where you can interact with all the members in the academy. So here we see, we might see middleman formation on gold, which eventually could see that. GBPJPY is not very aggressively bullish yet, but it might turn to be. Instead, we see GBPUSD is rocking. So okay, NZUSD also, there is a, it gathers liquidity a lot on NZUSD. Came a great deal to the downside. Looking at the 4 hour, let me see the daily. So gold and GBPUSD. So GBPUSD looks very organized. You see that there is a, this is the 1 hour chart, and nicely two fake move, this one and that one, has given us a very strong momentum. I did not double up because we are running, it's a risk-free trade. Let's take one first of all, and I want to see that you guys also making understanding how this is working. So have you anyone following that GBPUSD trade in this? I know that VIP community is there, so anyone from YouTube, anyone following this GBPUSD trade? Nifty 50. Okay. Pound Canadian. How to have this indicator TF strategy. Now if you are our member, you can find all the information on your student dashboard. So if you logged into the website, go to your dashboard and then go to your trading tools, where you will find all the information how you can integrate that TF strategy indicator in your chart. But I strictly recommend you first go through the courses where there is a TF strategy, explain everything, and then use that indicator, because the indicator is a set of rules. The market is always, there is a variation in the market, so I don't want you to use an indicator where where you don't know why the indicator is giving you the alert, because the indicator might give you sometime false alert. So you need to be able to understand that this is a false one, this is the right one, and I'm going to take this one, okay, not taking this one. So you need to be able to figure out that which one is going as per the strategy. Indicator will basically will help you to sort out where you might not be able to do manually. So make sure that you first go through the strategies and then you use that indicator. Could you please tell us why you thought gold might go up and due to the news? Okay, so this is a very very good question. Now the reason I was bullish on gold, let me move to that point. So if you look at yesterday's price action on gold, what we saw here, this is the yesterday's candle, right? Now if we look at this market, okay, this is a bull market, right? Let's find out why it is a bull market in the first place. If you look at this is the gold chart on the daily time frame. Okay, now what we see here in this gold chart, this is the technical analysis, okay, which every trader needs to first do before opening a position. Now if we look at this daily chart on gold, what do we see here? Let's do the full one here. Okay, and what is that? This is a, first of all, gold was in a bearish channel, which is if you look at the weekly, it is a bull flag, okay, or a falling channel. Well, there is a lot of names, any name you can give. And from that zone you saw that there is a breakdown from that channel, and with that breakdown the price has come to, you see this is a very significant level, which is the monthly support, created a higher low and bounced off that level, has crossed that zone, has broken to the upside, has come back down again, retested this support as a support, right? So it is a very well defined, clean price action that longer term perspective gold is bullish. Now we found the bigger picture that gold is bullish. Now looking at the smaller picture, if you look at the back-to-back 3 days, we saw that from this support, from the same support, gold had a bounce. Yesterday there is a pullback, has formed a red candle. Now very highly likely that today gold will bounce to the upside, right? Now today gold will highly likely this gonna bounce, and it had a bounce. So until the the New York session, gold was in a bullish move, has reached that level, again has come to that zone where it formed a long wick at the top, and it created a pathway for potential move to the upside. Gold has come down to the support level. Now what is the next step? Is gonna go up, right? Because the pathway is to the upside. So we see bigger picture up. Today so far the market has made a move to the upside, has come back down to the support level. So daily is giving me majority of the, what I can say, the whole story is from the daily. Now on the lower time frame, we know that this market is a bull, so we wait for a false breakout and then looking for that entry, right? So we saw that false breakout. This is a local trend, fake head and shoulder breakdown, and then so this is where we, because the market already, you see this is a pure liquidity grab, and this is where the news candle was. So because it prepared for a go, because it gathered liquidity, bigger trend is up, all things is telling that gold is going to go up. So you know that gold is going to go up. And that is why I told that gold could be going to be up, but next time it might not work, not always, but the way we make profit from the market, that when I am right, I hold the trade for bigger profit target. A solid example of this one here. See, this is how the real trader who really profitable, that every trader wants to be profitable, every trader's team is to be profitable. This is an example to give you that. Let me bring that up so that you guys knows that how I trade, and also I send it to the group also. Yesterday's trade, you have seen that on a USD also we took 3.5% on that single trade. It also has reached that 5% profit. Now you can see that Gbpusd, this is the trade you can see here. I have posted on the group. From this level we bought, and at 1.2245, stop loss 1.2183, TP target 1.2.76. This is the trade was posted, and you can see that I'm still holding that trade. This is where I have, when this candle was forming, that time I have posted that trade. So it reached that far from this level to 250 pip, has come down again to around 130 pip. Now it's bouncing off, and I'm expecting it to give me the full profit to take. So this is how, always I look for the bigger win, so that if I am wrong, I am not losing long term, I'm still gaining. And past week we gain that way, every week we are gaining. Past week we had net 8.5% alone. This week so far until without this Gbpusd trade, we are up 2.1%. If Gbpusd is working out, which is very highly likely to happen, then we will have 7.1%. WTI we are running, let's see how far it goes. If it goes down, then it will be less 1%, but if it goes up, it will be 12.1%. So when we are winning, we are adding 5%. When we are losing 1%. And see how to be profitable. And I'm sure that you guys like it. If you like it, make sure that you don't forget to like the stream, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel to see how how to trade with a bigger profit and with a smaller risk. Let me see now. That you guys also, I'm also waiting for another entry. So it's like trading is like getting a little bit of hungry over time. When we trade, we will feel okay, I got a trade, I'm on the trade, and then after spending some time, I also get hungry. I said that, okay, I'm still not in a trade, looking for a trade, but being patient is the key. Okay guys, so make sure that you hold your nerve so that you are not blowing out. I'm just looking at NASDAQ. This one also looking like that, preparing for a bounce. Okay, I want to find which one is the next trade. Before that, I'll take a 1 minute break, guys, just to drink water. You guys stay with me. So I'm back. Okay, so what's happening with that one? It is forming a structure here. We bring up the data. That's very bad for DXY. So 231k forecast was 221. So a lot of unemployment problem in US. Huge unemployment claim. So how did it impacted the DXY? That's a massive it's a massive drop now. Yeah. So that is a confirming, though there's nothing guaranteed in trading, but that's a primary confirmation of change of trend on DXY as expected. Now if you look at the daily chart here, you can see that this is the daily move, very narrow correction here, and we could see that DXY changing trend, and therefore which it's enforced by the data release. So we could see that gold is then bouncing to the upside, pushing high, and along with all the GBP or all the USD pairs, GBP USD, Euro USD, and AUD USD. As tomorrow also GBP news coming up, we could see GBP remaining bullish. So here is what we see. Okay, so here gold is not getting very strong fuel. We might see now a local movement. Let's see where it is doing, and then we can look for that entry opportunity once you will find that. GBP USD, so can you buy? Okay, some of the minor pairs also moving very well. One of them is Euro NZD. So you remember that yesterday we talked about from here it made a massive move to the upside. GBP NZD also did that. Okay, from this level had a bounce. We'll be looking at again 4 hour as the candle closing. Let me see guys if we have any swing trading opportunity. Add JPY. Add JPY is dropping down. That might give the price to drop down further. This instrument might break this local trend line and then could move up again. So euro looks very bullish. So euro is euro dollar bouncing off the NZD USD. Also bullish. If we look at here, 40 people, we could look for the swing trade on NZD USD. Gbpusd, yeah, this one also bullish. So we will look for GBP/USD trade. Once we will find that, I had a previous call on NZD/CHF. NZD/CHF is showing bullish, but I normally try to not to sell CHF. So against Swiss franc, dollar had a breakdown. So as dollar is weaker, but you see dollar yen also So in all of them, we see that the market is nicely trending on gold and GBP/USD, and USD pairs are trending currently. So this is what happened. You'll see that when when USD pairs are trending, you'll see that other instruments are not trending that much. So especially the JPY pairs, if you see that USD is trending, then you'll see that JPY is moving in a sideways. No problem with patience. Your analysis is top notch. Stevens, examine the trade. Okay, very good. So, not only you, okay, everyone struggle from patience. Okay, patience is very, it's everyone struggle, including myself. Okay, so if you are struggling from patience, then I would recommend you to take some steps so that you can overcome that. For me, what I think that the main reason why everyone struggle from patience is because of lack of understanding the bigger picture, looking at a very smaller picture, focusing on one trade, one day, one moment, or one session. So the best way to be patient is to have a clear set of goal or trading plan and write it down in a piece of paper, and then finding a clear direction of where you are going as a trader, then it will drop down. So I want to know, guys, how many of you has a clear idea of what you want to achieve out of trading, because a trader can trade for many reasons, right? Some might be trading just for spending some leisure time. Some might be trading only just to have a good time, or you know maybe for a side hustle. Some might be trading just to quit the job and doing a full-time trading, very serious. So it depends on what's your objective as a trader. So let us know why you are trading, which is reason is very important, because if you are not having a reason, then chances that it's gonna be delayed, because reason is very powerful. And you know that in this current social structure, most people do the things because they do, but knowing why we are doing the things that we are doing will really empower you to find clear direction of where you are going. And then you become naturally patient. You will see that. Try that. So let me see. Sell gold. Why you wanna sell gold? So here you're trading against the trend. So I'm desperate for being a full-time trader. Okay, so there is a saying, that you get what you want, no doubt about it. So then why we don't get what you want? We'll discuss that. First, let me know what's your trading objective, like what do you want to achieve from trading. If you are not clear about it, then it's not gonna come to you. So GJ is here, very choppy at the moment. Gbpusd. It's not a good market here to trade on Gbpusd. So take on US100. Please take a look on Eurusd. Okay. Don't want to do job. Okay, so your goal is to quit the job. You can do that, but I don't recommend, I don't encourage anyone to quit the job before you become a profitable trader, because your job is also important to support you in your trading has a learning curve. Everyone needs to go through certain kind of losing and learning, and then understanding how the market moves, and then you can take that step. So see, if you say that, okay, I don't want to do the job, then you're gonna do it more and more. This is the reality, because either we don't want or you want, we get it. So this is what missing piece of the puzzle. That okay, let's say if you say that, okay, I don't want to do the job, then you're gonna do it more and more, because you say that you don't want, but you don't know what you want. So you need to have a clear set what you want, then only you can get it, because everything comes from your clear vision of where you want to go. So that is why majority of people knows what they don't want, but very few knows what they want. And it is a paradoxical is that either you don't want or you want. What you know, you get. So if you don't know, let's say, what you want, but you clearly know what you don't want, so you're gonna get more and more what you don't want. Let's say if I know that, okay, I don't want to do the job, or I don't want to live in this house, or I don't want to, hang out with these people, or I don't want this partner, sometimes it happens. So you're gonna you're gonna get more and more on that, because you know it very clearly. But instead, if you know that, okay, I want this, I want this, and I want this, so you're gonna get that also, because this is where that's the majority of the things comes in place. So this is why the impatience comes in trading also, because we don't have a clear picture of where do you want to go. So if you draw a picture of you as a trader for, let's say, 3 years, let's take yourself a bit bigger, longer time, 1 year, 2 year, and then you're gonna naturally become patient. Okay, so yeah, let me know if this helps. Okay, what is purpose of Gbpusd? What is the purpose of Gbpusd? We work 12 for 365 days a year. It's tiresome and hectic. On freedom. Get freedom of time, wealth, and space. Yes. So this is what being rich, right? If you have a freedom, financial freedom is a big deal, right? Once you have that, life becomes much smoother. But one thing you need to understand, that actually more often we push away the very things that you want. So what do you want? You need clearly define, and you need to take a smaller steps towards it, so that it is with you, and you need to embody it in various, with you, so that you can get it. So as of now, are you looking to see, is gold giving a rejection for a sell entry? No, I don't think that I will be interested on a rejection for a sell entry, because it is a very strongly bull market. If you look at the daily, you can see the market is heading to the upside. I don't want to trade against the trend by guessing that gold will give me a sell entry. Instead, I will be trading with the trend once I will find that that break of structure on the local time frame. Gold is currently bullish, so in case it drops, that will give us the buying opportunity, not selling. If you look at this move here, you can see that this trending move, you see that. So the drops are very smaller, but the bounce are very stronger, right? That's how trading is. Looking at GJ and Gbpusd. So Gbpusd has managed to break that structure. Now we need Gbpusd to give us. We are on the trade, as I mentioned before. If we need to enter again, we'll be entering again. Okay, so it has formed that inverted head and shoulder. Where can you go long on gold? USD or DXY? Okay, so USD and USD. So we see that USD pairs coming down for a deeper pullback, and Euro USD also pullback. But as they are trending to the upside, my bias is always to the upside. Even Gbpusd, you can see now this coming down for a pullback. It might drop back to this level and then could bounce up. So if it managed to break to this level again, then we can look for entry on Gbpusd. Let me see gold. If it is also, gold is not giving any pullback. It's a strongly bullish market. You can see 4-hour candle has gathered liquidity. It's gonna drop for pullback. The way it is moving very strongly bullish. Look at this impulse here on gold. Okay, very strong impulse. We'll look for deeper pullback and then continuation to the upside. So the movement on gold is potentially telling that Gbpusd, okay, and other pairs will remain highly likely. We could see they are remaining bullish. Where can I go long on gold? What do you mean by where can I go long on gold? So gold is just creating series of higher high and higher low, which is okay. So Gbpusd, let it first come down to this level. If we find an entry here, we can look for buying. So you see that it has dropped to this level again. It drops back to this support, so we can look for that entry. So from the daily, if we look at, let me delete that. From the daily, see this is showing a very strong momentum trend. It might just manipulate here again. Okay, let me see on gold. So gold, this 4 hour, you can see has crossed this low, has gone back up, which is basically a very strong bullish price action pattern here on gold, and you see that gold does sometime more often that to break this kind of resistance it might possibly come back down to retest this level, and this is where we will be entering. If that's the case, it is the 15 minutes, we might see that that drop back to this support level again. Okay, then we'll be okay. So to enter in the direction of the trend, we need for the price to give suitable entry. So okay, next case we will be looking at that. Yeah, or do you see that it's melting down again? Yeah, so after the pullback, yeah, absolutely. After the pullback, if we see that gold has done a very sharp rejection, done a nice looking pullback, we'll be looking to enter absolutely. Can we use Fibonacci retracement for gold to pull back to give bounce to bullish side? Okay, so Fibonacci retracement may not work always, because we use Fibonacci as an added confluence for potential move, but if the most important part here on entering after a pullback is to wait for that, I do mostly wait for a break of structure. Okay, this is the best results that I found for better entry. So once the market break from the structure, that is where the highest probability trade comes in play. You see that all of them like that. This is a structure, a break of structure. Now it has formed and has gone back to the original structure. Can look for the break of structure. So once the market does the break of structure, then only Fibonacci can be done. Now Fibonacci is convenient when you use it. Let's say you found the break of structure, and with the higher time frame you use Fibonacci. Let's say on the monthly you found that Fibonacci level 38.2%. the price is rejecting from that level. On the lower time frame you found that break of structure. This is where the best opportunity to use it. Now only Fibonacci tool using trading based on Fibonacci only is I don't recommend at all, because that's how basically you will be risking your trade based on Fibonacci. And I don't think that any strategy also available only to trade based on Fibonacci. Does anyone has that strategy that you trade based on Fibonacci? Average. Yeah, WTI is just dropping, melting now. Either we will see that bounce off this level, okay, or we could see that it's continuation. So let's see where it is doing. It's coming down to this. Okay, 36 minutes later this candle is closing. If the market wants to reverse, then we could see that reversal, or we might see further deepening. Let's see the further deepening. Okay, so WTI, we will see that how it is reacting. I think that it is now approaching that support, and if it wants to reverse, so we are gone out of the trade on WTI. It's not gonna, it might just melt in that direction, so we'll keep it aside at the moment. Now looking at on GJ and GU. Okay, so we see GBP USD after bouncing off this level again, coming down to this support level, so it might gather liquidity again from this, and it may form an a structure here, kind of double bottom or any kind of inverted head and shoulder, and then either we could see moving up, or we could see again deepening further for another movement. As tomorrow news is coming on GBP, there is a very high chance for GBP to be very volatile. And gold, looking at major direction on of the trend on gold is bullish, so I always remind myself about the direction of the trend, which is super important. Okay, which is very important that we always keep reminding ourselves about the direction of the trend. Okay, so you see that there is a new impulse started on GBP USD 15 minutes, and we can draw this level here, support. Now it might come even break this low, and then it may just continue to rise again. So let's see if it is coming down to break this low here, which is 1.2386 level. On gold also, chances that all of them coming down for a deeper pullback. We might find a bullish entry on GBP USD and gold. Okay guys, so there you guys are being patient on that. but you're welcome. Have an order for gold at 1953. So you had an order at 1953, so low you might not take your order. I think it's very low, but if it drops, that you are lucky, because I don't think that so far the way gold has moved that it's gonna come to 1953. But if it drops down to that level, definitely below this daily low, there is an incredible liquidity, and it's gonna shoot to the upside again. Now, okay, so keeping eye on Gbpusd and gold. It's now immediately bouncing off. It is hard to buy from this kind of levels. Okay, you want to see that enough drop. Normally okay, so on AUD/USD we saw that it has come to very important level. Make an effort on that on AUD/USD. So the way we see that on GBP/USD, AUD/USD and Euro/USD, we might eventually see that this candle is broken down. Any of this swing low is broken, we might see that this market is dropping further, and then trending. Okay, so you could see deeper liquidity gap here on the lower time frame on GBP/USD. In all of them, normally this is the best place for buying after a drop and probably breaking this low and then moving to the upside. So it happens, you will see the market does this kind of liquidity zone is broken in the direction of the trend. You see here the market has broken, has gone back up, has broken the liquidity zone, and then started to drop again. So here we could see the market is coming down and then breaking that liquidity zone. So if you are not sure about liquidity zone, what I'm talking about, couple of spots is still available to join our academy, where I'm also teaching all of them in Zoom class, where you have an opportunity to interact directly with me using Zoom. And also I do share all my trade in the VIP group. If you are our member, you can access all of them, and few spots available which is ending very soon. So you can join today, link below this video in the description area. And also let me know using the live chat, what's your thought on gold at the moment. Yeah, so Okay, so gold is again bouncing off that level. It's not coming down for a deeper drop. Instead, we see that um, it's pushing high towards its direction. So as upon Gbpusd, and we down AUD/USD. So all the USD pairs, we see that the market is currently moving up. Okay, so bullish, except the dollar yen. So as we see the DXY is weaker, we see that weakness on dollar yen also. DXY, this is a bearish price action on DXY so far. So chances for gold and all the instrument to be bearish is very high. Pardon me, I lose the focus, guys. Chances for Gbpusd and euro dollar is very high, and gold for to be bullish is very high. So here we see yes, absolutely, thank you for that. It's going to be 2000, so it may not go down, but if it decides to weak, just trading. Okay, so here we see that it's forming that structure, and anytime we will see that gold is breaking out of that structure, and then we can look to enter. Okay, I know that, guys, you guys are a little bit of thinking that where is the trade. We do have trade, but as I mentioned, I don't want to open a trade which is not doing as per our strategies. Gbpusd, you want to see that the market dropping down here, breaking any of this low, then we will be looking for buying. On gold also, we want to see that the market is giving enough room for our entry. Okay, guys, so hope that you are patient, learning and growing as a trader. So it's not all about opening a trade, but also understanding when to enter. It's super important that you always keep eye on the right zone for an entry opportunity. So Gbpusd, after this impulse now has come down, it might come down for a deeper drop to this level for a pullback, and then we could see that bounce to the upside. So for me, I will still be watching for the right trade to come to us. We had quite a few trades today. Early today we had gold trade and WTI, and now I will be Gbpusd is still running, so we'll keep that running. And in the meantime, guys, if you enjoyed this live session, make sure that you like this stream and also subscribe to the channel. Today is the Thursday, tomorrow is Friday coming up. Quite a few news it has been released, and GBP news coming later today, later tomorrow. And I think that GBP now getting very volatile, especially GBP and gold, due to the news coming up. And I'll keep eye on the market to see which is the best trade. And I hope that guys you enjoyed this live session. I will come on live again tomorrow twice. Until that, stay well, stay happy. Make sure you always manage your risk. Tomorrow, make sure you stay present. There could be a lot of trading opportunity also tomorrow. With the weekend, there could be very volatile. So until that, stay well. Let me know if there is anything that you haven't said. Yeah, WTA has gone down and we will be